I was thinking about pride. How do you become humble? How would you accept? How does looking at Jesus make you humble? Well, you can look at the cross and it should make you humble. You can look at that Jesus paid a price for you. Jesus actually, didn't pay a price for a perfect being. He paid for a price for someone who doesn't deserve the love. If you think you're getting into the kingdom of God because of how good you are, you're still living by law, and the law always ends in death. You only get to the kingdom of God by knowing you need Jesus and that he gave you a gift of salvation. So you look at the cross, you go, I too was imperfect. I too sinned. I too had idols in my heart. And God, I don't know why, but you still gave to me in the middle of me having idols in my heart. That keeps you humble. Humility is knowing when it works out, it came from God, not from you. Humility is knowing when you pray for someone and they got healed, it had nothing to do with you. It had everything to do with that God did it. You were obedient and you're a child of God, but it's worked out because God gave a gift. That's it. It's not about what you did. It's about God gave a gift. Humility is knowing you don't deserve it, but he gave it to you anyway. Therefore, you're grateful for what he gave you. You're not in denial. Humility is not like, oh, I'm less than you. No, that's pride in another form. You know what humility is? God, you gave me this body, you gave me these hands that you gave me, and I love what you gave me. I've watched, okay, so say you take a couple, and one person was faithful, the other person wasn't. The person who wasn't faithful, I've watched them come under the mercy of God. I've watched them be empowered by grace to overcome the thing that caused them to fall. But the person who was innocent is the one that struggles the most. It's in the Bible too, by the way. The prodigal son didn't struggle later. It was the older son who struggled because he thought he did everything right. When you think you deserve what God has given you, you're operating under the influence of the spirit of pride, the spirit of Leviathan that makes you move into, I deserve to be given because I've been a good kid. Did God say he would do that in the Bible? If you just are perfect, he's going to give you every blessing in the world? He said, take up the cross and follow me. God was perfect. Jesus was perfect, and they killed him for it.